You've seen AI agents that browse the web for you, but what if they browsed with you instead? Microsoft's new Edge Copilot makes that happen. Instead of changing tabs between ChatGPT and Claude and your different browsers, Edge actually embeds Copilot right into your sidebar. It reads your page, summarizes the information, and even chats about what's on the screen, all without losing context. It's perfect for people that just want to save a little bit of extra time. But one thing that surprised me the most was the interactive voice mode. Typically, Edge was pretty much just used to install Chrome or your browser of choice, and completely forgotten about after that once you had your new Windows laptop or PC. But these AI features actually set it apart from Google Chrome or other tools that currently don't have them yet, although a lot of them are in production. So this is the basic interface here, which is actually a blend between like a chatbot interface and just a search engine. We see this little button down here, the drop down. We can choose between smart, quick response, think deeper, study and learn. And these are all very familiar if you use ChatGPT. They are the same kind of interface you get inside of that, because the model behind Copilot is typically GPT-5 or the older GPT-4 model. Now, if I was to search something in here like what is the moon, random example, but it comes up, and where we go here is we've got two different options. We've got Ask Copilot and we've got Search. So what we can actually do is change based on what we're typing if we want to default into an AI chatbot or we want to do our traditional Google search model. So if I'm just going to copy that and then press run, that's going to ask Copilot, pop into a different chat here, and it will respond accordingly inside of Copilot. If I was to go back and run that again, but inside of search, it then goes and actually searches and browses the web. Say for example, I was looking at buying this monitor that I found on PB Tech, MSI Pro business monitor. Traditionally, if I wanted to input that into any AI tool, I would copy the name from here. I might copy all of the page content if I wanted to find all the information, or even just passing it in through the URL to it. But that would cause me copy, go into a different tab, chuck it in, all of that kind of work, which I don't want to do. Browsers now AI integrated. In the top right, we've got this Copilot chat window, and it works the same. I can now attach the page context from this open button down here. I can go add tab, and it will pop up with this PB Tech window. I can click add, and it will search all the context that I'm live seeing here. An important difference is some of these AI models, when you're chatting with them, actually reference index pages where they haven't actually been lively updated. So maybe the price has changed, the information, it's out of stock now, even though it was live a day or so ago, the index one that ChatGPT is actually searching on, it might not be providing you that correct information, whereas doing it this way with the actual information you're seeing is a lot more certain around that, which is pretty cool. So now if I go in here and go, give me a table of the key stats, it can go and do that for me based on all of the information that's in here, and it will pump back through. So that again saves me that time of copying and pasting information around to different tabs. Now, what if I had another one actually that I wanted to do a comparison on? Well, it can do that as well. So I've got now two monitors I've been looking at. My friend sent me a link to them. PB Tech suggested them. They're on sale. That looks pretty cool. I again go into chat, press the add button, add tabs, and I can add both of them, and then go tell me which is the best one for the price. And then it can go and do that analysis based on those two tabs, pull back that information again without causing me any more time. And this is really, really useful if you have, I don't know, 50 tabs open, 20 tabs open of different things, of information that you want to reference, and it can do that all for you really, really easily. And so it comes back through with the full answer. Another cool feature, if I'm on a page and I have an image potentially of something that I don't know what it is, instead of just putting the entire page context in, which could be too much depending on what your site you're on, you can actually add a screenshot in, and that makes it really easy. So you go take a screenshot here and you can screenshot, hey, what does this image show? I can give it a little tick and I can upload that into the chat window there really easily. And that's pretty useful. Could be translation, could be what is this image, any of that kind of information where you are targeting a very specific section of a web page. Now, the other cool feature that I mentioned was the interactive voice mode. And so this allows you to actually chat with Copilot using your voice, but then it can also reference the context you are seeing on the screen. So if I open up the chat window again, down the bottom right, I have talked to Copilot. It will do a little kind of UI thing there. I'll just quickly mute myself and it might speak.
This Samsung ultra-wide monitor looks like a solid choice for multitasking with its 34-inch curved screen and...
Can you tell me what one is the best for me for my business right now? I've got this one and this one as well. Can you tell me the pros and cons of each of them?
Let's rig it down. The Samsung LS24D300 is a 24-inch FHD monitor with a 100 Hz IPS panel. It's super budget friendly. The IPS panel is great for vibrant colors and wide viewing angles, but it's not spec'd for hardcore gaming and it might lack some of the latest features. Now,
And so I can go on and back and forth between these different monitors, telling me all the pros and cons. But the other cool use is just using AI's general knowledge with your voice without having to tab into other software. If I'm on here, load it back up again. Hey Copilot, can you tell me what the screen resolution means? Like, is a higher number better? And what about the refresh rate? What is that?
the screen resolution is about how many pixels are on the display. Higher numbers mean a clearer and sharper image. The refresh rate, measured in hertz, tells you how often the image updates per second. So a higher refresh rate means smoother motion, which is great for gaming and videos. Got it?
And so I can go on any kind of website, I can see exactly what I'm seeing and I can ask questions on it. Maybe I'm doing some research, maybe I'm watching a video, maybe I'm just looking at products that I want to compare and understand, and having that interaction where I can not leave the panel, I don't have to type anything in, I don't have to copy and paste, I can use my voice as a whole new level of interface, which is going to become really, really powerful with these AI tools. I think this voice interaction is going to be a huge part of the progress moving forward, where we don't actually have to use keyboard and mouse to actually interact with those different bits of software. It's a lot more natural for humans to speak and say their ideas out rather than typing them down. And so when we can kind of combine these agentic uses of AI that can go out and completely use a computer for you, it can browse the internet, but imagine you're there watching it the entire time, but actually speaking and interacting with it back and forth without you actually having to be in control necessarily. I think that's where a lot of the power comes in, and a lot of these browsers are kind of converging on that, where it's at the moment really that kind of companion level by your side. But when that integrates with these kind of computer use agentic technologies, the amount you can actually do with just your voice is going to be really, really insane. Now, there are a heap of other AI-assisted browsers such as Perplexity's Comet, ChatGPT's Atlas, which have recently come out as well. And I know even Opera have their kind of one model inside of that, which I need to test out. There's a lot of ground going in this game, and as I said, voice is kind of that new interface where people can interact and actually control and do things, which is awesome. Anyway, I'm Blake, an AI engineer in New Zealand. If you are interested in any kind of AI tutorial and guide content, I post a heap on my channel, so check it out, leave a like and subscribe. See you later.